You ever felt like someone was pulling the strings, but you couldn't explain how? Like you were making your own choices, yet somehow they didn't feel like your choices at all? If yes, then listen closely, because most people don't realize they're being controlled until the moment they wake up and say, "How did I let this happen?" The truth is, manipulation doesn't always show up as a lie or a threat or an argument. Sometimes it looks like care, sometimes it looks like friendship, and sometimes it looks like harmless little comments that slowly take over your mind. Today I'm going to tell you the subtle ways people control you without you noticing, until it's too late, because awareness is your first form of protection. You see, not all control looks dramatic. Most of it is quiet, invisible, slow, and it's usually done by people who know exactly how your mind works. Friends, family, coworkers, even strangers. They don't need force. They just need access to your emotions and your attention. And once someone controls those two things, they control you. Let's break down the ways it happens so you can stop it before it gets to the point where you lose yourself. The first way people control you is through guilt. Not loud guilt, not shouting or blaming, but those soft, subtle lines that sound harmless. "I thought you cared." "Wow, I didn't expect this from you." "No problem. I'll just do it myself." Suddenly you feel responsible for their feelings, even when you didn't do anything wrong. You start changing your decisions, not because you want to, but because you're afraid of disappointing them. That's exactly how guilt traps work. And the more you fall for them, the more they pull you in. The moment you start living to avoid guilt, someone else is controlling your choices. The second way people control you is by creating doubt. Not the kind of doubt that hits you all at once, the kind that creeps in slowly, like a shadow. They say things like, "Are you sure you can handle that?" Or, "I mean, you're not really the type for that." Or even, "I just don't want to see you fail." It sounds like concern, but it's not. It's a seed. And once that seed of doubt grows, you start questioning your abilities, your decisions, your dreams. You become smaller than you really are. And do you know what happens next? You start depending on the person who made you doubt yourself in the first place. That's how control works. Make you weak, then act like the only one who can guide you. The third way people control you is by giving you conditional approval. They reward you when you do what they like. They withdraw when you don't. They smile, praise, appreciate, only when your actions match their expectations. You start craving that approval like oxygen. You change your behavior just to keep them happy, to avoid their silence, to avoid that cold energy. You stop making choices for your life and start making choices for their reaction. That's not connection. That's training. You're being conditioned like a pet, not respected like a person. And the fourth way people control you is through fear of loss. Not physical loss, emotional loss. They make you believe that if you don't follow their lead, you'll lose them, you'll lose support, you'll lose love, you'll lose opportunities. But here's the truth. Anyone who uses fear to keep you close is not afraid of losing you. They're afraid of losing the control they have over you. Fear makes you freeze. Fear makes you obey. Fear makes you stay even when your heart is telling you to run. So here's the part they don't want you to realize. Control only works when you don't notice it. It works when you don't question it. It works when you assume it's normal. But the moment you recognize the pattern, the spell breaks. You start taking back your voice, your choices, your power. You stop absorbing guilt, you reject planted doubt, you stop living for conditional approval, and you stop letting fear dictate your decisions. Your life becomes yours again. Remember this. Anyone who truly cares for you will never control you. They will guide, not force, support, not scare, encourage, not limit. Real connection gives you freedom. Manipulation gives you chains. So take a moment now. Look at your relationships. Ask yourself, are these people adding strength to my life? Or are they slowly taking it away? Because the earlier you see the signs, the faster you can reclaim your peace. If this video opened your eyes even a little, take a second to like it and tell me in the comments, have you ever experienced subtle manipulation before? Share your story. You might help someone else wake up too. And if you want more videos that protect your mind, sharpen your awareness, and strengthen your confidence, hit that subscribe button. Your growth starts when your awareness begins.